Good morning and welcome to Kantipur TV HD. You're watching Kantipur Yoga and I'm Zahyan. आजको एपिसोडमा चाहिँ we'll be practicing a very gentle yoga flow. तर आजको episode and yoga asana practice is dedicated towards our lungs. Coming in to our asanas, we want to gently relax our body down to the floor. First, say we will start with breathing only. So gentle groundwork, gentle breath work. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Now only breathe from your nose. And when you do so, bring your awareness completely to your body. Now when you inhale, see how your shoulders feel. So inhale garda bela chai, see if your shoulders are coming up and down or not. So inhale in, exhale, they'll probably drop back down. Inhale, they'll come back up. Staying aware of that. So when you're inhaling and exhaling, I want you to stay aware. Inhale garदाखेरि चाहिँ how these come out and how these contract back in when you breathe. Also from the back. So the rib is a complete round, even from the back, even from the front. It keeps the lungs intact and inside and safe. So when you breathe in, I want you to feel how the lungs expand, and as you exhale, I want you to stay aware of how they contract. Once you're aware of how that movement happens, moving into your diaphragm. Diaphragm is another big organ inside and in your abdomen. As you breathe in, feel your belly. Tapako breath practice ma chai tapako belly ko chai ke part huncha. So breathe in, breathe out. Now any movement you feel happening in your abdomen is coming from the diaphragm. So people who exercise the diaphragm a lot are people who speak a lot, people who sing, people who have to play an instrument that requires a lot of breath. If you are an anchor, you speak a lot into the mic, you're a motivational speaker, your speech has to extend for a long period of times. They teach you how to breathe in and breathe out. Pause garna sajilo huncha in that way of your breath practice. Also, if you are an athlete or you practice any sports, breathing techniques are quite incorporated in your training. Moving into our asana practice now. So we will gently take our hands down to the sides, fingertips down onto the floor. How much ever further away you can go with your hands from your body, you take your hands out onto your fingertips. Inhale, we flip the palms out. So now you inhale, take your hands up towards the ceiling. Hold for a second. Exhale, flip your palms over to the outside. Exhale and come back down. Now inhale back up. Exhale. One last time. Inhale as you come up. Take your palms up towards the ceiling. Up into a namaskar. Stay there. Exhale, slight back bend only. Very gentle. Hands will stay next to your face and your ears. Inhale, come back into the middle. Inhale again over here. Exhale, come down into the front, parallel to the floor. Inhale, back up. Gently relax your palms down to the floor. Breathe through. This could be a little intense for your shoulders if you're not used to moving your body from the upper body quite a bit. We'll get our left hand out towards the ceiling, out straight. Take our right hand up in and grab the left elbow. Now stay here. Take a big deep breath in from your nose into your lungs. Exhale, bend to the side. Inhale back into the middle. Exhale. Inhale back into the middle. Exhale. Exhale, come back into the middle. Relax the hands down to the side. Coming into the right side now. We take our right hand up towards the ceiling. Now we take the left hand from above the head and slowly into the right elbow. Take the hand behind the back so your chest can get a nice opening. Again, inhale here, exhale. Come back up. And last time you stay here. You inhale here, feel the oxygen come in. The left side of your lungs expand more than the right. Back up into the middle, gently palms down to the floor and relax. Now again, if you have cervical problem and spondylitis, stay very aware of how you are doing this asana in your shoulders and your neck. Moving in to the next movement, we gently come into the sides. I will move into the sides so you can see my back and chest move better. Now we do the cat and the cow, but seated, so we can really work the lung capacity with our chest and back movements. Keep your palms again onto your knees. मजाले cup गर्ने, so you want to make sure the contact with your palms and your knees is nice and strong. Now you inhale, arch the spine back. So you will take your pelvis behind. You want to form like a visual C shape. So your back will go to that side, your bum will push out, and your chest will be pushing in to the front. So visualize a nice C shape as you inhale in and exhale out, arch your back. You can do a few inhales here, so you can exhale, inhale here, that's perfectly fine. There inhale गर्ने यहाँ and exhale गर्दा चाहिँ भित्र आउने, coming into the reverse C shape. You can do this a few times, you can speed it up as much as you like. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Exhale, coming back in. Last time, inhale up all the way. Arch and drop the shoulders back. Exhale, coming back in. Slowly hunching the back in. Now inhale, come back up into the middle, very neutral spine. Exhale as you walk your palms down to the floor. Now what's going to happen is the bum is going to want to lift up. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you're seated well, grounded to the floor. Now you're going to inhale here, exhale as you come down front to the floor. So inhale and exhale. So I'm focusing more on the inhales and exhales in this asana and flow practice because we are targeting our lungs. So if you can see my back and if you can probably see how my back is moving only, focused only on the ribs on the behind. As I inhale, there's a little bit expansion coming up, and as I exhale, also you'll start feeling it on your shoulders. As you inhale, the shoulders try and come up just a little bit. As you exhale, they drop back down. Few deep breaths like that. You're easy to bani and you want to push a little bit further. You can go all the way into the front, drop your head down to the floor. After a few comfortable big deep breaths like that, you want to come up. Now this asana was for anybody who has no stomach problems, no stomach issues, but if you have stomach problems, you can come into the wide-legged child's pose. So the wide-legged child's pose is like this. So this is your normal bal asana over here. Now the wide-legged child's pose is wide legs. So you bring your toes together, knees open outside. Now you may gently come down here and you can just stay here and do the same breathing practice that we just did. Inhaling in from your nose. Gently breathing in, gently breathing out. Whenever you're ready, slowly palms back down to the floor. What we do now is we move in towards our Bhujang Asana or our Cobra. We can either do three options I can give you. We can do three options. Upward facing dog, Bhujang Asana, or baby cobra. So Cobra and baby cobra is an option we can practice wherever you are from child's pose. So we will stay here into our child's pose. Whenever you're ready, slowly inhale as you come up, exhale as you drop down, and inhale here again. Now, if you have lower back issues, lower back pain, this pose might be very hard for you. You can gently just come down here. You can stay here also. Or if you still want to attempt the same Bhujang Asana or Cobra pose, you can just open up your hips a little bit. So rotate the hips a little bit outside and now come back up. Breathe through. Big inhale. Feel your belly expand in this asana. So when you inhale in, you'll feel your belly very nice and relaxed. Again, one more time. Exhale, push back down, child's pose. Last time, inhale, coming back up. Exhale, dropping down. Inhale, starting to look back up towards the front or the ceiling. Again, if you want to stay down into your baby cobra or sphinx pose, you can also stay here. Again, this is great for the back. This is amazing for your breathing. Now we do another few breathing practices for our lungs. Come down in. Bring your hands down. Now you're going to relax your forehead down onto your arms. Again, breathing in and breathing out. This was a very nice breathing technique, especially practiced in hospitals during COVID. So this will really help you expand your lung capacity. And as you breathe over here, I want you to stay aware of your pelvis. So the lower back, your bum, your abdomen, your back, your shoulders and your chest. So as you inhale in, I want you to feel the lower back rising up. As you exhale, comes back down. Inhale, back up again. Exhale. We'll keep this breath technique going for 10 rounds, and when you're ready, slowly bring your palms down to the side. We move in towards a little bit of an advanced asana, which is the Dhanurasana or the bow pose. Whenever you're ready, you will stay down here first. You will inhale, gently exhale and come up. Again, inhale, exhale, grab your legs. Another inhale and slowly exhale, and whenever you're ready for your last inhale, gently come up. Make sure it's balanced on both the sides, slowly coming up and back down. Stay here. Another time, inhaling in, coming back in here and exhale. Relax the leg, back down, palms down in, slowly coming back up. You may rest into your child's pose or Virasana. Virasana is again this, or sitting down flat onto the floor. Now again, if you are a man and you have a little bit of prostate problems, you can use your Dhanurasana. It is a great practice to keep the prostate healthy, and if you're also struggling from PCOD, PCOS and menstrual problems, you can try these asanas. These were really great for the lower abdomen and a little compression onto your belly. Coming in towards our last asana practice, which is our camel pose, also called Ustrasana. Now this is a back bend. We can do a few modifications. I will show you a level 1 practice, level 2 and level 3. So level 1 is for complete beginners and people who have spondylitis, cervical problem, slip disc, lower back aches can try this first variation. If you do not have any one of these and you are still a beginner for your back bending practice, you can try the level 2 practice. If you have no problem at all and you've been very up and about with your yoga practice, you can try the third practice over here. Also, if you are pregnant, kindly please make sure you consult your instructor and doctor before trying this asana, because this is a back bend that creates a little bit tension onto the lower back. So if you have that kind of weight and bump into the front, this may not be as comfortable as you would like. If you're in your first trimester, you may probably still try. Second may also be okay, but if this is your third trimester, kindly please avoid this asana practice completely. Moving into your camel pose and Ustrasana. So what Ustrasana is called is a back bend. So you will start with your Virasana or just Vajrasana, any asana that works for you. I preferably like to start in towards a little wide leg Vajrasana because this helps me and my hips open up a little bit. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale in. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come up onto your knees. Now what you want to do is you do not want to arch your back here. This is a very bad posture to practice your camel pose in. You want to tuck it in. So you want to squeeze the glutes in. You want to keep the back, shoulders and chest in one level. So very well engaging your core, your abdomen and the glutes. Just engagement, that's it. You don't have to squeeze. Just make sure the muscles are very active. When you're ready, You inhale, take your hands down to your heel. Now, if your hands are too long, like my hands may be a little bit longer, so this may be a little bit of a problem, what you want to do is you want to take the legs just a little bit behind. You want to push the hips into the front. Then you want to try and grab the hand. Now what you do with your neck, you may either look to the side or you may look up towards the ceiling. Because shoulder mobility and rotation ma problems have this may be a little hard. You might want to work on shoulder stretches before you come here. Slowly tilting your chest up towards the ceiling. Grab your heel with the palm down. You may stay here. If you want to make it a little bit more fancy and aesthetic pleasing, you may extend your hands up towards the ceiling, behind the head, down to the floor, behind back. Hold an asana, whatever works for you. Otherwise, you may just stay here. Now, if you want to exit, slowly leaning into the side you're bending on, come back in. Do a gentle twist, switch to the other side. Again, hand can go back up straight or just stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down to the floor, I will sit down, slowly leaning into the one side more, then into the other. This was a level 1 practice. Level 2, quickly moving through it. So the level 2 practice, we moving in to the level 2. We come back in, nice and comfortable again. Whenever you're ready, you will slowly take the hand from up. Now this time, since we cannot go down in, we take the hand from up, rotate back, come down here, hold this. Now gently coming in, hands up. Now rotate from the back itself and try and reach. You may play around gently. Now you may drop the head down just a little bit. Again, exhale. Let one hand come up. Gently drop down. Relax. Your lung is doing quite a lot in this. The last asana practice, variation to the same, is more of a chest and back bend. So as you inhale, come back up again. Exhale. Gently reach down in, take your hand from back. Now watch my back and chest. I let my head drop down and I create a gentle back bend. This is the final level 3. Now if you want to exit, you slowly let one arm go, come down into the front, drop down, end your asana practice back again in child's pose. Drop your back, relax your shoulders, relax your back, let the hips sit down onto your heels. Again, big breaths from your nose into your chest and belly. Whenever you're ready to let go, slowly come back up again. Today's asanas practice was asanas and yoga for your lungs, and these asanas will really help you expand your lung capacity. There are a few more, there's so many more asana practices. For example, there is Sarvangasana. If you want to scroll through the YouTube list and you want to see, Sarvangasana will be somewhere there. You can check out the Sarvangasana, which is also called candle stand or shoulder stand. That is also a very great practice for your lungs and abdomen. So if you found this level 1, level 2 and level 3 asana practice a little hard, you can again go back to our previous episode of Ustrasana, specifically dedicated to the breakdown of camel pose, ke nagarne, kusle garna hunna, and how to practice this asana if you're a beginner, and you can try these out a little bit. There's also an episode where we have shoulder stretching. So if you think the mobility of your shoulder or range of motion might say halka garo bhayo, you can try that shoulder mobility routine also, and then you can come back into this. Basically, say when you're practicing yoga for your lungs, it requires you to open up your chest. So that means a little bit opening of your chest and shoulders. So if you are feeling very tight on your pecs over here, your trap muscles and your back, that can also be a little bit of a problem. Especially if you have a desk job or you have a very heavy lifting job. For example, you work in a warehouse or you work on the laptop and your desk job is very requiring you of hunching in and working like that. These muscles can get tight, and because of poor posture, say, breathing also gets very affected, which can cause a little bit of a hunch over time. So you can try and avoid bad posture, and you can try and switch your chairs. You can sleep with a better pillow. You can travel in a better comfortable position. There are neck pillows available, so you do not have to squeeze into one corner and poor posture sleep on the side. Kindly please check your mattresses. And if you have a desk job, one very cool hack and very nice tip I can give you is you can use a pillow that you use to sleep with, a nice big long rectangle pillow. You can place it on the behind of your back and your chair, so your back is well supported and up straight, and you can sit against it. Second is you do not have to wait for the cervical and spondylitis to get worse to wear that collar or that patta in your neck. What you can do is you can take a neck pillow. It's very easily found in tiny shops. You can take a neck pillow, a travel size pillow, keep it around your neck, and then you may work on your laptop. So that may avoid you having a lot of strain onto your neck, and that's easier to work with the pillow in place. Also, if you're struggling with poor posture, kindly make sure anything you're working and doing is on eye level. So if you are having to bend down, your neck will be overstressed. Kindly make sure everything is on eye level, and your shoulders are also in a 90-degree angle. So if you're following these 4 or 5 techniques, I'm sure in the next few months you will see a big difference in your posture and even a little bit lengthening of your height. And I hope you enjoyed today's practice, and I will see you again tomorrow with another asana practice and pranayam, and have a great day ahead. Thank you.